Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala Rasulil Kareem. So we discussed the particles of istifham previously. And istifham obviously means to seek knowledge, to seek understanding, what we call a question. Now here we're going on to what we call rhetorical questions. Meaning we're going to use istifham, the siyaq of istifham for a meaning other than istifham. Okay? Like for example, this is how we use amr. We said it's amr siyqa, but it's not for amr anymore. It's for some rhetorically used. So the text goes, وَقَدْ تَخْرُجُ أَلْفَاظ الْإِسْتِفْهَامِ. And sometimes the words of istifham leave an معناها الأصلي, leave its original meaning. لمعان أخر, due to leave its original meanings, going to other meanings. لمعان أخر تفهم من سياق الكلام, which can be understood from the context. The same exact text came before in Amr. نحو, and he gives the first example, كالتسوية. What does taswiyah mean? To show two things to be equal. That's what taswiyah means. That we want to show that two things are equal. For example, this ayah, let's analyze it a bit more. Okay? What happens here is structured like this. This is hamza taswiyah. That's a hamza. And this hamza is called hamza taswiyah because it is used particularly in this structure to show that two things are equal. Yeah? How does it work? First of all, you have the word sawa'un followed by ala with a varying zamir. The zamir can vary according to who you're talking about. Sawa'un alayna, sawa'un alaykum, sawa'un alayhim. This zamir can vary according to who you're talking about. And then the sawa'un becomes a khabar muqaddam. Correct? Yeah? You following? Then what happens? Everything else becomes a mubtada mu'akhar. And what happens in here? You have hamza al-istifham, and you have what? Muttasila and a mu'adil. Anzartahum am lam tunzirhum. But it doesn't, what does this mean? Did you warn them or did you not warn them? No. It means what? Whether. So where anzartahum? Because we know it's hamza for taswiyah. This hamza is in the meaning of what? Taswiyah. To show it the same, to show that both the information stated before the muttasila and after the muttasila are the same. So we translate this as what? Whether you warn them or you don't warn them, it is the same. So you say sawa'un alayhi, it is the same whether. This is not translated as if or did you. What is it translated as? Whether. Okay? You got it? So sawa'un alayhim anzartahum am lam tunzirhum. It is the same whether you warn them or not. Why do we translate it as whether? Because this hamza is not for questioning here. What hamza is for? Taswiyah. And it comes in this particular structure with sawa'un, with the pronoun, with the harfu jar ala, and then the him is zamir is variable. You have hamza al-istifham, one sentence, another sentence with muttasila in between. And in this structure, this hamza for taswiyah to show the meaning of whether. That both the ma'tuf alayh and the ma'tuf, the words, the sentence mentioned before the mu'adil and the sentence mentioned after the mu'adil. Sorry. The mu'adil and the word mentioned before the mu'adil, meaning the they're both the same ruling. They're both the same. They're both sawa'un alaykum, sawa'un alayna, sawa'un alaykum, sawa'un alayhim, according to the zamir. Do you understand this? So here it's not a question. Rather, it's to show what? Taswiyah. Do you understand? Yeah? No, it's called al-munqati. It's called al-muttasila.
You can't get al-munqati'ah.
In this structure? No. No, because in al-munqati'ah, it's like an isti'naf. It's a new sentence altogether. And it actually forms part of the atf. So this is why it's al-muttasila. Okay? Any other questions? Have you understood?